Hey vlog fam, it's Sharon Marie from Health and Wellness. It's great to have you with me. I'm going on a walk today. I have already done 2 videos today. Today is Saturday the 13th of October, so this video will be posted on Sunday. I like to have my Sundays free with my family, which is just my husband and I, and we just like kind of just a quiet, relaxing Sunday with your family. I've always believed that Sunday is the day of rest and that you shouldn't be working anyway, but you know, that is just me. And you know, it's kind of like that's just gone out of style now. People don't do that anymore. We have people that mow their lawn. We live on 7 acres of property, and across the road from us is just an open field, so they're always mowing their lawn. And I mean, like at 6 a.m. in the morning, guys, like seriously, when people are all sleeping. So today is really pretty cool, so it's good to be walking. I'm probably not going to be walking around my neighborhood just because it's a Saturday. It's busy, the road's busy. I live on a main road. But the cool thing I wish I could show you is we're having a little fall festival down at our Freewheel Baptist Church. It's just little. They've just got a little stage and they're doing some fun country folk music. They have just a little stage preaching, free hot dogs, which I don't eat hot dogs anyway with a bun. And I'm not part of that church. I'm Pentecostal, so Free Will Baptist is a little different to what I believe, but it looks like they're having a nice little time. It's like an Oktoberfest kind of Halloween trunk or treat or something like that, which is weird because, like, I feel that Halloween is Satan's holiday, so that's just what I believe. So I do not celebrate that day, and it's kind of witchcraft. I don't know. I'm probably going to get hate comments for this, but that's okay. I just don't believe in Halloween. I don't do candy because I'm a keto channel. Low carb channel anyway. So I'm just going up my driveway and I might kind of go around the yard to see if there's been any damage. Why I say damage is because 2 days ago we had Hurricane Michael come through here, and actually we were pretty lucky we didn't lose our power but like a minute. But there are a lot of people that lost power in their houses and still the power's down, so I feel really bad for them. Trees had fallen on the road and it blocked main roads, so there were road closures, and there was also transformers had blown. So it looks like we're pretty good for no damage here. So yeah, it's a little cool, but like I said, it's nowhere near fall weather. The other day I was like saying, where's fall? We got a massive amount of rain. My driveway was just like a little creek. I kind of wish I had gone out to show you because it was really quite cool to see that little creek running down my driveway, but it really doesn't look like there's been much damage. There is a tree over here that's down. Let's go take a look. So we're on 7 acres of property, trees everywhere as you can see. Yes, this tree has definitely come down due to Michael. See this tree right here as I'm pointing? Yep. I think that's one of ours because we sort of share land with the neighbour ahead. But yes, this definitely has come down since Hurricane Michael. So we might have to call our landlord and see if he can break this thing up. Although it's not really bothering anything just being here. That's what our landlord does. He just leaves them here. It's not really bothering anything. I mean, it's not damaging our house. It's just on the property. So, but we'll tell him, see what he wants to do. You can kind of, I'm not sure what that tree is, but we have a lot of oak trees. A lot of big oak trees. Beautiful oak trees. And when you cut them down, you can get money for them if you sell them as wood. We don't have a wood fire. We do have a fireplace, but for some reason he just closed that off. It would have been nice to have had at least a choice to have the fireplace, but we didn't. So I the other day was talking about my husband and I possibly thinking of moving. We would like to own our own home, but we just got to see what finances and if our savings, if we have enough savings to do so. And my husband and I, we've always talked about minimalising, like just selling all up or getting a storage unit for all his junk, because he's a hoarder. And I'm sorry for those hoarders out there, because I do know of you, and I've got some friends who are hoarders. Hi Sandy. I know she won't mind me saying so. Nah Sandy, I'm pulling your leg, you know, I love you girl. But but anyway, we would have to get a storage unit for all of our stuff if he didn't want to sell it. And we've always talked about like RVing, you know, living in an RV. And I know there are some people that do live in RVs. I think Kelly is one of them. She's a keto channel, so I think she lives in an RV. I'm not quite sure, but I have seen her in her RV. And, you know, it's cool because you can go from place to place. You're not actually really, you know, you're not tied down anywhere. You don't really put any roots down because you don't kind of have anywhere to go. Oops, I'm going through a cobweb here. I probably shouldn't walk out in the woods because it's just, yeah. It is crazy, crazy spider weather. Spiders everywhere. We did have a riding spider at the back door, and it was like, it's yellow and black, and if you don't touch them or harass them or anything, they won't do anything to you. Now, if you do, they're going to sting like someone said they sting like a yellow jacket. So I'm like, not going to touch it. But it's like it hasn't moved, and I think it's still alive. So, yeah. I hate spiders. I just hate anything creepy, crawly, or snakes. I'm not a reptile person at all. There are people that I know are and have iguanas and lizards and everything like that for pets. Nope, not me. I've got them in my backyard, and there are squirrels everywhere. My mum and I, it's really funny because we're from Australia, we don't have squirrels in Australia, like running around the yard like we do here. And we're quite entertained by them just because they're funny and they wrap themselves around the trees, and, you know, they play with each other. It's like this whole yard is just a playground for them, so it's really funny. But today's been quite a busy day. Had to go to the post office. We got a Roomba on eBay, and it was one of their first ones. Here's another damaged limb here, just up here. I'm not gonna pull that down, but it's kind of hung on something. So anyway, it was one of the first Roombas that they came out with, and the shipping was actually more than the actual Roomba itself. The shipping was like $90. So I was at the post office today, I dropped that off, and then I found out how much a post office box was going to cost me if I thought about doing it. but I'm not quite sure. I'm going to think about it. It's $40 something for 6 months. Look, I don't know if that's a good deal. Anyone of you guys, if you have a post office box at the post office, let me know. Is that a good deal? Is that what you pay? So that would be $80 a year just for a small one. Now, we get packages all the time. Seriously, it's like Christmas here every single day. We're always ordering something from Amazon or eBay or Zulily or Coles. And really, you know, we have all our stuff to the house. But since I've been doing YouTube, I've been putting my name in these giveaways, and I go for the people with the giveaways that I can trust, because you know, you don't know everyone that you meet online. I'm sure everyone's great and nice and everything, but you still have those kind of crazy people that can harass you, find out where you live, stalk you. And yes, I have been stalked. That will be a Talk Tuesday. I will talk about my stalking situation. So that's why I kind of wanted to get a PO box, but then I'm like, apart from just the giveaways and samples and stuff, I don't really get a whole lot, and I've got to go out and I've got to go get it. And you know, I don't drive yet, but my husband does. But when I drive, I would go collect the mail. I would go get the mail. But yeah, I think until I have my driver's license, I think I'll just leave it, because it's just not worth it. The other thing I wanted to mention, so I have a few things coming up on my channel. My mum had sent me a package of winter clothes. She sends a package every year for Christmas, but she knew that I needed winter clothes, because since I have dropped a bunch of weight, I'm 6 sizes down, by the way, I am now a 14 in a top and still a 16 in a pants. But to wear a 14 in Australia size, a normal regular 14, I was like, wow. I don't remember when I last was a 14, serious. I probably want to get down to a 12. My mum, actually at the moment, she's a 12. She's very like petite, small, so I wouldn't be able to wear her pants, but I have worn her tops. And I'm fine with, you know, hand-me-downs or Goodwill, thrift store. They're actually the best kind of clothes, so I really don't mind that. But anyway, she sent me a bunch of clothes. I want to show you that, and she got them on clearance, so they weren't so expensive. But $90 to pay for shipping from Melbourne, Australia to Charlotte, it's crazy. But I was really surprised, because it only took 5 days, and usually it takes 8. And the guy came out, and I felt so sorry for him, because we were having torrential rain that day, and he came out, and he had his winter coat, you know, raincoat on and everything. And on our back deck, we kind of have a little what do you call it, rain roof cover guard thing, so you don't get wet. So he was just standing out there. I had to sign for that package, because if it's coming international, you've got to sign, because any international packages will go through customs. And sort of, we haven't really, for the last couple of years, we haven't really sent each other packages because of the postage. I mean, the postage just is insane. So we usually just buy each other gift cards. So I'll buy her a gift card, like at Target, and then she'll do something, we go back and forth. But really, we're not big gift givers, because when I go to Australia, I will shout my mum lunch or treat her to the movies, or I'll buy her something there when I'm there, and that's kind of my gift to her. And that's the same when she's over here. she'll buy us stuff. Like, she's actually bought our bed for us. She wasn't able to make it to our wedding, so because we had my Jack Russell Terrier at the time, and he was really old and sort of sick at the time, and she didn't have any friends or anyone to take care of him, or couldn't drive him to a kennel because she doesn't drive, so it was hard to get him to one. So she didn't come to our wedding, and she wanted to buy us a wedding gift, and we in desperate need of a bed. It was a mattress and base, so she bought us that. And she's now talking about wanting to buy us a sofa. Well, our sofa's been broken for a long time. We bought it at Big Lots, and I don't know how my husband sleeps on that couch, because he kind of sleeps on the couch because of his back. He has rods and screws in his back, and he moves around too much in the bed. But on the couch, he's better with his back health, and also he has sleep apnea and stuff like that, so he's better sleeping on the couch. But anyway, so she wants to buy us a new couch, and the springs and everything are out on the couch, and it's crazy. My recliner chair's broken. I sit in that love seat that I do my videos in with the, with the Australian flag in the background. That's a love seat I sit in. That's over 10 years old. But my husband just doesn't want to get rid of the sofa. I don't know why. He's like, oh, it's molded to my body, and I know it was his and Charlie's sofa, but you can't hold on to things for that reason. Like, we've held on to Charlie's toys, and we've held on to Charlie's comforter that he had, and his bowl, and all his like grooming equipment and brushes and stuff, because we may end up getting another Havanese. We just don't know, because if we're going to be moving, then we kind of want to wait till we move so that the dog is used to the new place, and we want to get a place that's fenced, because here is not fenced at all. And Charlie used to just walk around the yard. He was really good. He never kind of ran away, but he used to kind of just, around the yard, and I feel bad about that. I wish if I could do things different, I wouldn't have done that. But he never liked to go for walks because we had the collar on his neck, and I should have done the harness. So if we get another dog, it's kind of like a second chance for us, because we did a lot of things that were probably not good, like feeding him our food and like letting him roam the yard. And I wasn't the best mummy when I would get sort of getting my moods, and I'd snap at him and feel so bad. Like, I still have my days after it'll be 3 months on Monday. I still cry. I pretty much cry every day. I've never had a heartbreak before. Like, I've had stuff happen in my life, don't get me wrong. I've had a lot more than what some regular people have in a whole lifetime, but I'm so heartbroken, because I thought we would have had him longer, and I really think that there was something in his genes that gave him all what he did. Not just being overweight, but he had higher liver enzymes, and I think he had a lot of genetic issues. And the breeder said her Havaneses were, I forget what champion bloodline or something. I never got to see the paperwork. Honestly, so many puppies of hers have died, and I only found that out recently. But if we had, I should say, because I'm with my husband, so I should say we. If we had spent $2,500 that she was charging people, you should get a 10-year health guarantee with them. Sometimes you do. And, they've got 10 other dogs, so they could have said, do you want one of ours? And they actually, like, her husband sort of said, oh, which one are we going to give them? But we don't want another one from them because same thing, we could be in the same situation. And most of their dogs are like old. They're like 12 years and older. I think the youngest one is 6 years old, but they wouldn't give her to us because, I don't know, I think they're going to breed from her or something. Anyway, she's kind of a nutcase, really. She's a crazy woman that we found out. I mean, I don't like to say that about people, but she really is. She, I don't know, just, that's for another day. I hope she's not a subscriber to my channel. She's like, I've got her on Facebook, but, you know, people say they're your friends, and her husband was there for us when Charlie had died. He took me to go get ice and stuff, but they haven't called or texted me or left me a message on Facebook, or just, you know, I don't know if they're religious, or they say they are. They never say, oh, I'm praying for you. And she's got like 5 of my elder, but I see her out with her daughter and doing stuff, and it's just, I don't know. You know, friends are there for you in the good and the bad times, and they don't just leave you at the worst part. You know, like, you can be a friend in the good and the bad and the worst. But, you know, some friendships are like leaves. It's like a season thing. People are like leaves, they'll drop off. People are like branches, they'll branch off, because everyone kind of has their own life. So, you know, they'll branch off. They'll have their families or careers or traveling or whatnot. But then there's the deep-rooted friends, and I've never had those before. And I've just had really bad experiences with friends. They don't stick around. They're not supportive. They're all about them. It's all about when it's convenient for them to come and see me or talk to me. And I'm just waiting on God to just send me somewhere to a good church. Because, yeah, I've had bad church experiences. That will be a Talk Tuesday. But I'm just waiting for those friends. And I have a ton of friends that I love, that I've connected with online, and sometimes you wish that you would live closer, but then you wonder, how would it be if we were actually in each other's lives for real? You're like, they're busy too, so it's probably the same everywhere. But I don't know, I just keep getting disappointed all the time with friendships. You know, and I'm a giving person, and I give my heart and soul and tears in a friendship, but it always seems like it's a one-way deal. Does that happen with you? Does that happen with your friends? Do they only see you when it's convenient for them? Am I just overthinking it too much? Let me know. So I'm going to end this vlog now, 23 minutes. And I'm sorry, it wasn't a very fast-paced walk, but it was just a walk and talk. So I hope that you all have a blessed Sunday. And if you're a new subscriber or a new watcher, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all your support and kindness and comments. Leave me comments, guys. I have some samples in the mail that I was sent, and I'm going to be doing a review for that. It is called It Works, and it's keto products, which I'll get into a little bit later about them. I feel like it's not worth all of that money that they charge, and I will just say this in this video, that I personally would not buy these products because I've seen the prices are just crazy. But I did want to try it, and the girl was really nice. She sent me out these products, so I am going to review them, and I am going to give my honest opinion. Even though they were given to me and I didn't have to pay for it, I will give my honest opinion that you don't really need them for keto. You can get in ketosis yourself, but yeah, I got that today, so I'll be doing a review on that. Later on I might do a review, or a review on cauliflower pizza. I got one of those from Walmart. It's a margarita style one. What else? My Aldi's haul. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was at Aldi's before and that was just crazy to do a vlog in there. It was crazy. But I bought a lot of stuff from Aldi's that I want to show you. I got something cooked on my foot. Sorry. But yeah, anyway, I might do that. And then the clothing haul. Oh, and also I want to show you my candles that I got from Big Lots and just my candle collection. So that might be a Talk Tuesday. How are you liking Talk Tuesday? Are you tuning in every Tuesday to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? It's live. The last two have been pre-recorded, but I think this Tuesday we're not doing anything, so I'll be live. So if you want to ask me any questions, write them down now, and on Tuesday I'll be sure to answer them. So enjoy your Sunday. Take care, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Bye for now. See you in my next video. Bye.